All right.
Woo! Woo! Hell yeah. All right, welcome back, folks. Today, episode 49. Episode 49 of the Hispanic on Paper podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
My name is Marcos.
My name is Chris, and also... That was a crunchy one.
That's nice, right? Bianca Mihalcescu is also here.
Is that your last name?
Yeah, my whole name.
What a name.
What is it?
Bianca Mihalcescu.
What is... Oh, is that... Oh, you're Romanian.
Yeah, for all of you folks out there.
Wow, that's sick.
That is really sick.
This is worldwide.
By the end of this episode, I'll know how to say that. I bet you can't say Francis. I used to know a vampire named Francis, actually. That's funny. Welcome back, episode 49. We kind of got a fun, silly, casual one for you guys.
Today's November 1st.
November 1st. Happy November.
It's 3:30 right now.
Yep, my birth month.
No Shave November, guys? Are you guys doing it?
Amongst other things, yeah.
Okay.
I've already been growing this up. I'm starting to hit the point where like my coworker is telling me that I'm getting close to the point of the beard where, because this is my first time ever really like growing out my hair.
I love it. It looks fantastic.
He's telling me like there's going to be a few weeks from now where I just have to shave all of it off and start over.
And
so
then
that way it grows
yep,
uneven.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's why I go clean shaven every year. And I try to incorporate it with my Halloween costume. This year I didn't, but you like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
the
Wolverine.
Yeah, I was Wolverine for Halloween, so that's why I look like a jackass. But
just Wolverine in a jersey.
Yeah. Oh well, last night I wasn't.
Oh, okay, because I was like, that's the only thing I saw.
At karaoke, I just threw on a basketball jersey, and I was like, "What are you?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna." I don't know. I didn't want to put on the whole get up again, but especially shittily sing one song. Tim and I did Kill Shot, and we blew, dude. It was awful. We remembered like every 12th word.
Nice.
But welcome.
It's fun to watch.
Welcome. Bianca, what do you do? Tell us, who are you? What do you do?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Okay. Ooh. Okay, so my favorite color is turquoise.
Sure, it isn't green that we're all, sharing.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the 3 People Wearing Green podcast.
Yeah. This is like an emerald forest green. It's very nice.
Much peas in a pod, if you will.
And your favorite color is turquoise?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I really like turquoise.
Interesting. But like for attention or like because you like the color?
I think I just like the color. Because it's not just a standard red.
That's
black.
what I'm saying, yeah. Just making sure.
No,
I
think it's just
That's
vibes.
like the same as somebody saying like chartreuse. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Just to get a reaction.
Yeah. Actually, a lemon maroon is really where I like to.
A lemon maroon.
Yeah, that pocket.
How would that even?
It'd probably be like some alt brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So what are you good at?
What am I good at? Not what I do, because those aren't the same thing.
You're not good at.
Which question are you asking?
That's adorable.
I am a flight attendant, and I say that because I just graduated like 3 days ago.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Oh, you have to do it. There you go. I'm
gonna freeze me for the rest of the episode like that. Just cut up the JPEG.
You didn't high five Marcos, I noticed.
Okay, hold on. They needed to hear
I'm gonna juice that.
crisp high fives.
Deep fry it.
Yeah, I want to. Oh, dude, I'm starting to learn this shit. I don't know if you got last episode. I put shit on the screen. It was nice.
Oh, so it's like kind of green screen?
No.
Look naked with these green shirts.
No. Oh yeah.
Just floating heads.
Yeah. Sorry about the drinks. They go right through you. Yeah, it was just a picture of a lemur. But
wait, what was?
Zaboomafoo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of
you
that?
know who
I love Zaboomafoo. Yeah, with the Crap Brothers. While walking in the good Sunday, Christmas saw something strange. Yeah. I know all about that. Garbanzo beans. Yep.
I feel like the timeline has like reconverged. I swear, no. Last episode, I literally talked about how like I missed both age ranges with my coworkers. I have an 18-year-old coworker and I have a 40-year-old coworker, right?
Oh.
Both of them, it just missed. I was like, oh, Zaboomafoo, right? Like, ha. They're like, what?
Silence.
What in Boomer and in Gen Z? And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Last episode, and he was like, yeah, have you never heard of Zaboomafoo? And I was like, Zaboomafoo, these nuts, Zaboomafoo.
He thought I was like trying to like tee him up, like dunk on him.
Sagan, these nuts. Where is this? Where's this going? But no, turns out it's just a lemur.
It's a lemur wildlife learning show, and I loved it.
I love
Zabu. It was cute.
I didn't. I hate it, but
I've been watching it again because I have a niece and nephew, and they're all
what?
Yeah.
It's still airing, like on.
It's on Disney Plus. Let me just plug in Zaboomafoo right now.
Really?
You guys can check it on Disney
Interesting.
Plus.
That's really.
Yeah, it's
I need to look that
really
up.
great.
We intentionally misspelled it. We had a guest at one point, and I used to do this thing where on like Spotify and Apple Podcasts, I would make the I would purposely misspell shit, and this person was like, "No, I'm really OC about that. I'm really OCD about that. You need to fix it. Like you really need to fix that." So I don't know why the Zaboomafoo intentional misspell I was hoping would ruffle feathers. It's
Yeah.
not going to, but it would be just be a little funny if it did.
Right. I mean, it's such an obscure word, though.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
if
Isn't
you
it?
try
Is
to,
it a name? It's a name, right?
Yeah.
It's on.
So it's like a
ZOBOOMAFOO.
I could have sworn it was ZABOO. It's so funny though that you say you're OCD because I was working a flight. I have 2 flights under my belt, and in both flights, some crazy stuff happens. Do we cuss here?
fuck yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. I was about to say shit, but I was like, we're talking about Zaboomafoo, so we might have younger kids.
All right, today's
no.
episode is after the Bluey segment. Fuck flights.
Make sure you hit that little red button down here. Mommy uppies. Bye.
Oh, I see. Their kids are leaving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's like a show.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, well, we don't. I was making a joke, but
This is like
The
an
broadcast
actual
guy's
show.
like, cut. Pack it up.
yeah. Was that a flop? Yes, it was. But you were working and some crazy caca happened.
some crazy caca happened.
Shiz,
Yeah.
if you will.
Flight attendant was showing me the ropes, and she's a bit OCD about stuff, and she warned me. She's like, I'm a little anal about this. I'm like, I love anal. And I didn't realize what I said until I said it. And I look at her and I'm like, I mean, I don't mean. And she realizes what I said, and we just bust out laughing.
Open the flight door mid-flight. Everybody
I need to leave.
I'm done.
I need to leave.
I just wanted to reassure her that
The
it's
tension
okay.
between the grenade and her bag.
What a
the flight.
It's a great icebreaker
Yeah,
though.
it really was. Yeah.
Talk about getting comfortable with someone. That's really funny, actually.
Yeah.
Man, good for you.
Thanks.
Do you have like what's the most absurd thing to happen on a flight?
I mean, once again, just 2 flights in. So,
didn't you work for an airline before though?
Yeah, I worked with Alaska Airlines, but I was a gate agent. So now I'm in the sky as opposed to on the ground.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But apparently stuff happens a lot more in the sky than it does on the ground. And
Yeah.
like you're the person that has to fix it, you know?
Yeah.
That's crazy being a mediator for people.
Yeah.
Like that's you're essentially a daycare
Yeah.
person.
Might as well
and
be.
police. Like we literally have flex
Yeah.
cuffs, and we have to like learn how to like cuff people.
like
In
detain
case they're-
people.
yeah.
Like wow.
Flex cuffs?
Yeah.
That's
flex
hard.
cuffs. And we have to make sure they're in our bag.
Aren't they basically like a
Zip ties with
No.
how do you describe them? What is
It's
it made
like-
out of?
I would say like
don't know what they're-
the infinite loop, and then you can just like.
Oh
tighten
yeah,
it.
yeah. So it's like zip tie that's shaped like an infinity sign, and you
Yeah.
put them around the wrist, and then you,
You
pull
pull
tight.
it
You
up.
just
Yeah,
pull
Yeah.
tight, yep.
Okay.
And then you just
yeah. You were right.
and then you give them a middle seat
That happens a lot around
You
here.
give them a middle seat.
for punishing. Yeah. Don't
That's
do
so
the crime
cute.
if you can't do the time.
I hope they have big shoulders and elbows too. So
They're
that
gonna be so inconvenient.
The arm with like the folds over it.
yeah. Oh, exactly. I forget what it was. It was like Key and Peele esque, and this guy was like he was sitting on against the window, and he had his arm up, and
Yeah.
the guy in the middle like just like a little let me get that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What do you think you're doing? Yeah, you just assaulted me." And then he's like, no, go fuck yourself. I'm in the middle seat. I get the armrest. That's
Yeah.
the rule.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the flight attendant came up and he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're in the window and you had your arm up on the armrest. And then like everyone else in the plane got involved. And they're like, are you kidding? Yeah. Super funny.
No,
but
yeah,
yeah.
it's an unwritten rule.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's just
yeah.
etiquette. Like,
Yeah.
you don't stand next to another dude at the urinal. Like, it's just,
Yeah,
You don't
basic
talk
human.
at the urinal.
no talking at the urinal.
If
Do
you're
you-
gonna glance discreetly.
You
right?
want to know what the worst?
Oh, is that not what a guy does?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Do you guys just-
You ever just peek on the homies? No. So
I have to move my neck to see
probably
it
the worst
end to
thing
end.
ever. The worst thing that I've ever heard, like somebody tell me about them being in a urinal was, my friend was going up to the urinal, doing his business or whatever. Some guy comes up next to him in the urinal in the other stall, right next to him, and he looks over at him and he goes, "Race ya?"
Oh no.
and there's no reaction about
I'm
that. That can be
boxing.
taken. Yeah,
I'm boxing. No, sir. I'm
boxing you
boxing.
through the bathroom wall, Henry Cavill style.
Dude, when he cocks his biceps, that's the hardest shit in the world. Is it still recording or is it stopped? damn, bro, we got this down. 5s. We just need a producer. But we don't pay our producers. Only in sweet lovin'. Via what do you mean?
It sounds like we all do that. Like she's just getting 3 people.
Why'd you get this angle?
Huh? I meant in like camaraderie. Not
for sure, bro. What were we talking about?
Well, I was gonna make a
Flights,
joke
huh?
earlier where she's.
Go ahead.
You mentioned that you were like, and now I'm in the sky.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, one of my homies. Yeah.
Oh no! Is this some dark twisted?
No, her name's Sky.
Oh.
So I was like, I didn't make the joke, and I,
Took a second to register. You grew up in where,
It took me
Bianca?
a second. I thought someone died, and then you
No.
were like, because they're in the sky. And you're like, is it too soon? I was like, oh,
Heaven?
dang, that got dark.
Oh, they're in heaven. Oh,
I'm in heaven now.
yeah, that feels better. That makes way more sense. Gosh, that's really funny. I had the weirdest. You want to hear? So I've been killing it at the gym lately.
Is the gym your room?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's just a pull-up bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I saw the dumbbell too. It was
Oh,
pretty
did you?
Gnarly
Yeah.
dumbbell.
Oh, that one?
One.
Oh, it's the 65-pound dumbbell. You saw that?
I did.
The 60.
I had to walk around it.
The 65-pound dumbbell.
The one I use for warm-ups on shoulder raises.
Oh, my forearm workout. Nice. I use it as a drumstick. But no. At the gym yesterday, I had one of the weirdest. Like, I don't even know what you call it, but this guy had a prosthetic leg. You know, nothing crazy about it. But I was just like, I was like kind of looking at it and I was like, that is so badass. Like the way, I don't know, like the way it was made, the colors that it was, I was like, that is so sick.
I get mine at like carbon fiber or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I don't know. But there was a part of me for like, and he had like he had the other matching shoe on it type of thing. When I was like,
Oh,
he
cool.
probably didn't have to do that, but he was wearing cool shoes too. But I definitely was just like, I want one. I was like, that's
If
so
something
sick.
happens, it won't be too bad.
Yeah, no, I guess. Yeah, you have something to look forward to. That's pretty like
I was
optimistic.
just saying, like, I would love to talk to. I would love to have a conversation with that guy and be like, dude, that thing is so sick. Like the way it bends, that's so sick. He's like, yeah, I got hit by a train.
Oh no.
And I'll be like, no, but dude, look how sick. I would rock the shit out of that.
It's like, oh,
I
what?
have no idea
it's
what
like,
you're saying.
do you do a lot of running? He's like, no, I used to like putting my feet in the sand though, both of them.
And you're like, yeah, no, but that prosthetic leg is fucking sick, dude.
Bro, is that a Hot Wheel decal?
Feeling your stump in the sand probably feels pretty good. Like, it's probably the same thing, right?
Miranda always wondered that like my younger sister, she always wondered that if you hug somebody with one arm, if they would put the nub on you. Like when you hug them, or if they would just let it hang, you know, like. And she's like,
Well,
I wonder what
where's the
that-
cutoff?
I don't know.
I think it
she never
depends.
described.
No.
I think
she
if
said, like,
there,
right here, like
if
here.
there's more than elbow, then yes. if your arm,
Right. You can kind of wrap around. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't though.
you
Right.
wouldn't just have like the elbow.
No, if like yeah, I would go like shoulder to shoulder hug,
Yeah,
but I wouldn't want the
you wouldn't engage the nub in
yeah,
this.
yeah, I wouldn't want the nub.
Okay.
Well, imagine if they didn't have like any arm.
Then
Would they look like they're just always wanting a hug? Like you can't even like, like, come on, bring it in.
I'm so lonely. That's so bad.
One really buff deltoid.
Yeah, that's like hugging a cardboard cutout.
Oh,
Oh, that no.
Oh man.
Some pretty cool prosthetic.
Yeah, the next time I see a prosthetic arm, I might be like, dude, that is freaking sick. I hope you were born like that. That way, like, there's no trauma associated because that thing is so sick. And they're just gonna be like, no, I got wounded on the battlefield. And they had to amputate it. I'm just like, but dude, that arm is fucking dope. Like,
Government paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's a win-win, right? It's just like, I can't imagine how violently angry the person would have become just out of pure like. You're the dumbest man I've ever met in my life. You think my prosthetic leg is cool, and I'm like, it's kind of hard. Just saying, kind of sick if I do say so myself. But yeah,
Not gonna lie.
Bionicle.
kind of hard.
kind of hard.
Did you think of something you wanted to remind yourself of in 20 years?
Did I think of something that I want to remind myself of in 20 years? All right, I'm
Yeah.
30, so I'd be 50. Take my vitamins. I don't know. Remember to take your vitamins.
Actually,
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Damn. Vitamins.
Yeah.
That's
Some
That's
basics.
perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. No, I
like
mean,
it.
I really approve of that. Mine was, if I'm assuming 20 years from now, I'm 21. I'll be 41 because I'm not old.
Whatever.
I'm
I'm a wine. All right.
I'm
a fine wine.
That's kind of hard.
Mhm.
Kind of hard.
Good for your
like
heart.
that kid from We're the Millers.
good for your heart.
Just like vitamins.
Yes.
We're talking fish oil.
Reincorporation. Omega 3s.
Take your creatine. Mine was, if I'm assuming I'm listening to this around the same time of year, November 1st, buy some sweatpants. That's the best time of year to buy some sweatpants. Set you up for all the fall.
Nice.
Right. Or some bathing suits because they're going to be on sale.
That's a,
Yeah.
I did say a while ago the best time to buy summer clothes is in the opposite
Yeah.
season.
yeah.
Oh, November 1st, go get those Halloween decorations.
that's-
They're going to be like 80% off.
That's
Bags of candy.
50-year-old Bianca, remember this. Because you always forget.
because you're going to be the insane psycho lady that has really good Halloween decorations.
Yeah, that'll be my
Yeah,
only.
that'll be you.
Is 50-year-old Bianca gonna have like some sort of identity? Like is she gonna be like a cat lady? Is she gonna be like
the
super
neighborhood blank.
The
Yeah.
really cool house,
Okay,
like
that's hard.
Christmas, Halloween,
Always
St.
super
Patrick's
decked out.
Day.
Bianca's
yeah.
gonna
Nice.
Bianca's gonna get in arguments like with the HOA, and they're gonna be like, "No, I want my house lime green. Like I'll pay whatever. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
And it's going to change in
Yep.
like a month
Yep.
for Valentine's Day.
I have
Exactly.
a set of 30 gnomes that rotate based on the seasons. I need you guys to be okay with this.
I will pay.
What do I need to
whatever.
do?
I'll pay any dollar amount. All right. I need this to happen.
Spare no expense.
Yeah. I got into the weirdest dispute with this old lady. So I'll try and, for those of you on audio, I'm sorry, I'm going to paint a picture. Picture a giant complex, an apartment complex. That's a circle. And cut it in half, and there's two separate complexes. And the road goes all the way around, except halfway through at the bottom of the circle, there's this red gate. Long red gate.
With
Chains locked up.
Yep.
Makes no sense. And the reason, I didn't think there was a reason aside to just separate the two complexes. I park in, so let's just call it A and B. I live on A and I park in B, like just because it's whatever. It's public parking. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's very, very inconvenient, especially because like when my side is out of spots and I have to go around, I can't just drive where the gate's at. But I talked to the landscapers a couple months ago, and they were like, "Yeah, dude, we hate that fucking gate too. We cut the locks. Like,
shit!
They cut the lock or the chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
They left the lock on it to look locked, but whenever they're here, they just
Undo the chain.
undo the chain and open it up and drive through.
That's smart.
After they told me that, I started doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd been doing it for a while. Where every time I just pull up to the gate, get out real quick.
Yeah.
Sparta kick it.
Yeah.
And then close it back up. Sometimes I
Take the
did.
chain.
Sometimes I didn't if my hands were full and I just didn't care. But the other night, it was midnight. It was my girlfriend's birthday. It was 11:59, or it was like 11:57.
So too late for bullshit.
So yeah, we were about. I wanted to get back up to the apartment to celebrate. Hey, midnight, happy birthday!
Hey.
And we did the gate thing, and we come back out, and we start walking upstairs, and I was going to put it back, and there's this old short Asian lady there zip tying the gate back closed, and she was doing like a couple. She was doing like a couple of them, and they were like beefy, heavy duty ones too. Like they were some mean looking zip ties. And she was like,
wire cutters.
yeah. I was like, the next time I need to do that, I'm just gonna cut it open.
Yeah.
Like I'm a fucking grown man. But she was like, this needs to stay locked. I was like, tell me why. Tell me why.
Yeah.
I'm Kashi. Nice to meet you, by the way. And
Yeah.
she was like, this needs to stay closed. A couple of years ago, these guys pulled up with their trucks, opened up the garages, robbed them clean, and then drove off right through here. So that's why this needs to stay locked. I was like, well, they can do that from the other side. Like,
Yeah.
what? This is not preventing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it needs to stay locked. That's why I'm telling you. There's crime here.
Like, are you with the HOA?
Yeah, and I asked her. I was like, she was like, there's crime here. There's cameras up. They can see when you open that. I was like, where are the cameras?
Where?
Tell
Point.
me right now. Because I got my tires slashed a couple months ago. I sure as hell would like to find
Yeah.
out who the fuck slashed my
Yeah.
tires.
Right, if
tell
there
me
are
where the
cameras.
cameras are. Mrs. HOA lady, and she's like, oh, I've been in talks with the HOA, and they're gonna get this thing relocked. And I was like, okay, I'll tell you what. Let's have a race. I'm going to talk to the HOA too. I'm going to get this whole fucking gate removed before you get it relocked. I guarantee it.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, no, I challenge. I'm going to war with this little lady. I had never seen her before.
Yeah.
And I saw her a couple days ago walking. She was wearing scrubs.
Yeah.
So a nurse, PA, something, RNA. And yeah, I straight up started a war.
Nice.
And I don't give a shit. I hope I see her around again. But yeah, the next time I need to go through that gate, I get my knife and.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. You have one knife.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to buy a bunch of zip ties.
My knife is gonna outlast all of your zip ties. So yeah, go buy more.
Have you talked with the HOA?
No.
It's just not public.
Nice. No.
I would like
number?
to.
Totally.
I'd like to. Like I don't know. I don't really. I'm not even gonna be living here that much longer. So it's like, it'd be
Why push for a
It'd be
change?
a really cool
Right.
win. Like genuinely, it'd be a cool win.
Still do volleyball here, right?
Yeah. I actually. Oh, that's a good question. I actually think so.
Still should.
I do think so. Yeah, we would.
Where are
It's
you
just a good
moving?
park.
For the fans out there.
My new address.
Every
'cause
Thursday's gonna fly back.
Our lease is up in May, and then me and my roommate are going to go live back home with our parents to save up, and then Australia. That's the plan.
That's a lot to unload right there. I wasn't aware of any of this. Wait, so you're gonna be here till May?
Didn't we talk about Australia last night?
I think you talked about it with Nicole
Oh.
because I didn't hear of
Gotcha.
Down Under. I did not hear about that.
That was really
That's all
bad.
I know.
That was really
Down
bad.
Under.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you ever been?
No.
Really? I don't know why. I guess I literally just associate airport employees with being everywhere.
Oh,
I don't know
right.
why I do that.
Well, Delta, all the international
Yeah.
airlines,
Yeah.
but Alaska Airlines.
Yeah.
We got Belize, we got Mexico, and we got Canada.
Wow.
And Costa Rica.
Canada, that's kind of cool. You ever been?
Yeah, I've been to Vancouver
Wow.
and Edmonton, and I drove through it too.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I say
It's
I've
huge
been-
though.
Is it?
God damn, it took so long because we drove from Anchorage to Phoenix, and we had to do this in 4 days
Jesus.
because I had a 4
Why?
a.m. shift. I had a 4 a.m. shift that I could not
Why didn't
cover.
you fly?
I flew there, and then we drove the car down that my dad got
Why didn't you fly back?
Wow.
with the car.
Oh, well, why'd your dad get a car?
Because he likes to get them from auctions and he fixes them up and
That's
then
kinda
he
cool.
usually
Flips them?
sells Yep.
That's
Wow.
really cool. I'd love to do a hobby like that. That'd be really cool. That'd be something.
Yeah, and you get money out of it. So
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm just not like okay. So this podcast has actually changed my life in the sense that I now I feel confident. I could put video editor on my resume.
Nice.
I could put audio engineer. Maybe.
that one's a Boomafu graphic, and all of a sudden,
exactly. No
Oh,
joke.
yeah,
No
yeah,
joke.
yeah.
It opened so many doors to like where literally just looking at that screen, I was like, oh hey, like I could figure this out. Like
Yeah.
I really could. So like I'm hoping that's my main moneymaker in Australia. I'm hoping that's my primary source of income. Where it's
okay,
like,
so you just want to move there because you've heard great things.
I just want to surf and drink and yeah. I got into a fight with my landlords. I really don't like my landlords, and they're like, well, we won't be tolerating this when you guys renew. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. We're not renewing. We hate you guys.
He said
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was like, no, this is you guys are so condescending. Like, why would why would we want to live here again? So they know we're not renewing, but
Perfect.
I don't care. But yeah, May, June ish, and I
So
don't know. Australia's just new.
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
21,
breath of fresh air.
about to be 22. Like I got nothing to lose. Even and like that's the thing about being like if I don't like it, I'll come back.
Yeah,
That's
that's
yeah. That's like so many people are like, you're just gonna put your life on pause. And I was like, don't you wish you did? And
Damn.
yeah, and I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm not really afraid of anything, regardless.
I mean,
so-
there's some big animals over there.
Yeah, there are.
Giant
There are.
spiders.
I'm not that woodsy though, so I shouldn't really be coming across.
I
Yeah.
think they come to you. I
No,
think they're they're on your wall. They're in your backyard.
they're hiding on the ceiling fan when you jump down.
The super scary shit is like in the woods.
Okay.
Like big spiders will like be around in general, but like freaking
What do they call it? The camel hawk wasp or
something like that. Yeah,
It looks like a spider.
tarantula hawk.
Yeah, tarantula hawk wasp
Yeah.
and it kills birds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking
jumps
yeah. Those are like deep in the woods. Like you won't find those at like a
Yeah.
picnic bench. But
I literally saw I was reading this article today. I forget what it's called, megalophobia, and it's a phobia of like giant things.
Yeah.
And some really cool pictures that just kind of like puts it all into perspective. And one of them was a 6-foot kangaroo. It can get that tall. And it was terrorizing this neighborhood in Australia.
Oh,
Because they're buff.
no, yeah. They crush metal buckets. Like, yeah, no, there's one. So I saw a photo. There was a slideshow. It was like, one of those swipe to just continue the story like that.
Yeah.
It was a black and white photo of a guy taking a photo of a kangaroo. The next picture is the kangaroo punching the guy and the camera flying. The third one is him on the ground, curled up in a ball, and the kangaroo is knelt down with its arm on his shoulder. It looked like he was apologizing for lashing out.
Ooh, that's on me. Have you seen kangaroo feet?
They're horrifying.
They're claws.
Yeah.
Their nails are like 4 inches long and they're sharp. So if they fucking kick you or something, dude, those animals were built for destruction.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Their tail can hold their whole body weight.
Yeah,
They're
man.
just
Sitting
trying
like
to get
this.
you ready.
Yeah.
Why does an animal pose like this? It naturally is in the bodybuilder pose.
They're just that. That's an animal that just straight incites violence.
Yeah, imagine you having a kangaroo crazy
that'd
lady
be-
telling you about the gate in
You're
Australia.
right.
I would sick my kangaroo on her.
Kangaroo. Yeah. Get 'em.
It's like Pokemon. You just all have a kangaroo.
That's what I was gonna say. That was my next sentence. Yeah, you have kangaroo offs.
Fuck.
I'd have the most badass kangaroo
switch up
ever.
kangaroo.
I'd have the biggest, baddest, scariest kangaroo that would never have to fight. That'd
Like a legendary mystical.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's got the one scar over its eye.
Yep. Exactly. And whenever his intimidation tactic is, he I don't know.
It has a prosthetic tail that's
Yeah.
steel.
Oh, that's yeah.
You'd be jealous of this prospect.
I wish I had one. No, I get one.
I mean, yeah. There's nothing
No,
you
you'd
have
be
to
that guy.
I get one too. I just make myself a kangaroo tail.
You got to get one of those Crocodile Dundee hats.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
You gotta send me- you have
I'm
to
gonna
send me
embrace
Vegemite.
it. I'm gonna embrace it. I hope you visit me. I really do. I hope everyone visits at least once, maybe. But hopefully, why are
So
airline prices so?
expensive.
Yeah. Why are flights so expensive right now?
Gas.
Oh, yeah. So, oh, God.
Blame Biden.
Yeah, I'm going to have my lawyer on this one.
You look so important
I
when you
do?
do that. No,
Oh, yeah.
You look so important.
No comment. I choose the Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. That's the team.
Are you Dolphins fan?
Yeah, I just chose them because I like dolphins.
And
I
their
was like,
color scheme is hard as shit.
yeah. And it's turquoise. I didn't put that.
So what
Together.
you would call turquoise is what we would call Chris blue.
Yeah.
Chris, anything that Chris has a favorite. So Chris has a very, very bright wardrobe. Today's an exception because he knew
Yeah.
about this and he wanted to match us,
Right,
right?
yeah.
Chris wears some pretty bright shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anytime we take a normal color, we put Chris in front of it, and then
Yeah.
that's its neon version. He's
Yeah.
that fourth grader that wears all neon.
Aw, that's cute.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let me
You're the highlight of our day.
let me review the footage.
Aw.
Look at that.
Sky, would you mind starting that one? Let me review the footage. Yeah, no lies detected. Nope, not a one. But do you know why airline prices are expensive?
Oh yeah, it's probably like gas prices.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
just-
high in
that's it?
demand. A lot of people are vacationing.
The start button.
Ever since COVID, I think people are just YOLOing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I hope that fixes because that'll be a lot harder to visit home.
Sydney is your home now.
No. Come
I thought
back.
you already
Nice.
made it like
He already made peace
I would
with
You're,
not
that.
like,
do that shit. I would
reminiscing.
never do that. That would be really funny though to I don't know. Yeah, win, lose, draw. I'm here. I'm an Australian at heart. Okay, that'll never be me. But I really do. I'm going to Brisbane most likely. Or that's
Is that near Sydney or?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
north of it. Yeah, I think.
I met a guy from Australia yesterday, and his accent was super thick. I've never really had to tune in to an accent before
Yeah.
because I can just
Yeah.
hear it,
Pick it
right?
up.
But
It's just
Yeah,
words.
you can just pick it up. Yeah, but that was the first time where I've had to be like, huh. It was just so such
English.
a thick
English.
Australian accent.
Well, they have different phrases,
Yeah.
I think they're a little more poetic. if
Yeah.
there's
That's the
something.
only reason I'm going to Australia is because literally an Australian guy came in to when I worked at Nike. He literally just came in and he's like, "What's your name, man?" And I'm like, "Kashi." And he's like, "Kashi, I like your vibe. You know where you need to go? Australia, man. You'd love it. You'd love it. Australia's the place for guys like you. Oh man, guy like you single?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "All right, man. Yeah, go to Australia then because if you're single, go to Spain because a guy like you in Spain would do great things. But since you're not single, go to Australia because there's a million yous in Australia. You're nothing special." And
I found my place.
Lord.
Down.
And yeah, no, and then I could not stop thinking. I was obsessed. I was obsessed, and I looked into it. I talked to all the it's in the works. Is basically the point. But
What if a tall European guy came up to you and he's from Romania and he gave you the spiel? What's a Romanian accent?
Oh gosh, I know like a lot of accents.
oh, I'm thinking Armenian because don't Armenians like yell a lot?
What the fuck? I have no idea.
Just like always at war. Just
Yeah,
like a battle
no
cry.
shit. Oh, what's opening up, Chris?
Oh, crushed. That's
Whoa,
cool.
huh? Just look at that.
It could be
Yeah.
bad.
What? So yeah.
I can do like Russian and stuff, but my parents have different dialects because they're from different parts of the region. in
Okay.
Romania.
Both
and
your
I
parents are
can't do-
Romanian?
Yeah.
That's fun.
And I can't do either of them.
Or
Huh.
do you want to marry a Romanian guy?
Oh no, they're jerks.
Really?
Yeah.
Why are you single? What do you think?
Oh gosh.
Shit. What a put her on the spot. Let's go. It all started when I was born.
I mean, this podcast episode alone has been enough to be like, what is it? Would it be messed up? Like, what if we have dozens of people hitting us up, being like, "Yo, what's her at? What's her number?" What's her channel?" Like, that'd be really funny.
So why
but-
is she single?
Yeah, we'll put up an eligible bachelor.
Yeah.
Resume.
I guess what it boils down to is I'm 30, so I'm not 21, about to be 22.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a little more long term, so I'm really more selective now.
Good for you, and you're
Yeah.
supposed to be.
Cool.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be picky. you
Yeah.
know? Good for you. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
There's a lot of people out there.
There
Yeah.
are. Yeah. A lot of
Apparently, I need to be in Spain.
a lot of
according to
kangaroos.
this guy.
A lot of kangaroos in the outback. Instead of fish in the sea. I'm sorry, I'm reaching.
What is that called when you're like into animals? I was like, this is going a weird direction.
Zoophile.
No. Or yeah.
Well, that's like when you're like, it's cute.
What the fuck is that word? I know the word. When you have sex with animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell is
Oh,
that word?
we
I know that
it.
word.
We know it. It's something
Ah.
with a C. I want to say it's something with a C or G,
People.
like around a letter.
What the? I'm like so angry right now.
Bestiality.
No. Bestiality. Give me that.
Gosh.
Give me that. Yes, ma'am. Bestiality.
Yes, when you said kangaroos, I'm like, well, shit. I mean, I guess, yeah, they work out. If I was into meatheads, if I was going to go for an animal, I'm going to do the jock.
Yeah, absolutely. The most alpha animal.
Not gonna do
Because
a
like a gorilla
sloth.
is unrealistic, you know.
Right.
But a kangaroo, you know.
So this is something Zabumafu doesn't teach you. But did you know?
Which animals are the hottest?
Wait.
What's the hottest animal? No joke. I think it's a stingray.
A stingray.
I think a stingray is the hottest animal.
Why?
They're just
No,
so
we need to
sm-
hear the reason.
They're smooth and they're like majestic, kind of. Either that or a horse. Horses are kind of hot. Come on, you agree? You
That
disagree?
burrito.
No part of me wants to agree with any of what you've been saying.
Why not?
It's just why.
I think.
My Little Pony. He's that guy.
Oh yeah, you
There's a whole
have a little
There's
figure.
the whole demographic.
Get the fedora out of your closet right now. Go fucking bring that out here.
That's awful. That's really funny. Oh my gosh.
No, but
So-
back to the animal facts. Just real quick, because I know some people
was
here
one.
Yeah.
wanted to know the gorilla thing. So gorillas actually have the smallest penises
Really?
in the primate family because the guy
Is
has
this coming
like,
from like theoretical or like practical
No.
knowledge?
Yeah,
Bianca?
it's practical knowledge. Okay, because humans have like the biggest penis. You know, because like women
Give me
actually
that.
go for
Give me that. Yes, sir.
women actually go for that. Like
Let me see
size
that.
matters for women, and then chimpanzees have the biggest testicles because they rape. A
Oh,
lot of
wow.
their- so for them, it's like they need more.
Did you know that otters do that?
Good.
Otters commit rape. It's actually pretty morbid.
Zabumafu.
He's spinning around.
Hire me.
He's like spinning around on the little circles. Zaboomafoo hops off and then fucking. Did you know that gorillas?
So let's take a look at these door hinges. This would be a human.
Oh
That's
my god!
so funny. Oh my gosh.
Y'all remember? Do you remember the clay part where it's like, who could it be? This
That
animal who I
could
did see, and it's
yeah.
like a clay version.
Can you
of the
guess
animal.
this? Yeah. The clay versions are always so horrific and they move so slow.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, they just keep getting like.
I need to show you a
ears and
Zaboomafoo
mouths.
clip.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. We'll look into it. We'll look into it for sure. I
That'll
love
be the
that.
subcategory.
I like
100%.
that. I approve of this 100%.
I apologize for the derailing, though. We can go back to you going to Australia. I feel like that
Or
was the
what about
last.
your love life? That'd be fun too.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that was it.
I can't tell if you're
Just-
toxic or not. That's why I'm like, I genuinely, because I think I
how you
am.
weigh.
Like I really do think I am. Like if I were single, there's a very
Chris is the classic male manipulator. Tactics.
Sure.
Okay.
You know
wow,
what?
you're gonna agree
you
with
might
that.
be allowed to have that one. No joke.
I don't even-
because like girls like me because I'm like a domineering guy. Like I know what I want, but also that is so bipolar. Where like for like a 3 to 6 week period, I'm so go with the flow. Whatever you want, I'm down. Sure, don't care, whatever. But then someone's like, you know, a girl's asking to go on a date, and she's like, "Hey, can we go? I don't know, do this one errand or something like that." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to."
Just threw her for a loop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Where it's
Okay.
like I'll change up the vibe so hard. So I guess that's why I was genuinely kind of wondering, like, I don't know, like a self-diagnostic toxic trait.
What's your crazy? Yeah,
My
what's your
crazy?
crazy?
I don't know. What
defines crazy? You know.
No,
you know,
like-
everybody. there's that phrase that everybody has. A
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Everyone. I wouldn't call it a crazy, but I think
What's your quirk?
my biggest red flag for like a new girl, if I were single tomorrow and I met a new girl, the amount of attractive women that I have as friends is it's bad. No joke, it's bad.
You know what? Now that you say that, I might have to piggyback after that.
I
Because I'm the
love a
same
good
way.
pigtail.
That's
Piggyback.
Pigs are pretty hot too.
These sluts.
Mud sluts.
oh.
But no, I'm the same. I have a lot of guy friends, so
Yeah.
a lot of my exes were kind of threatened by the amount of time I spent with like my guy friends.
Yeah, and literally in my head, I'm like, and especially with how many of them that if a girl down the line ever hypothetically was just like, it's me or her, I'm like, okay.
Right, because that's a
Deuces.
toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
funny.
I think that would be my thing.
Yeah.
I don't fall for like ultimatums or anything like that.
Yeah,
if you
absolutely.
pose like this is what it is, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
I will call your bluff.
The second
I'll be
it's-
like,
the-
I'm willing to put my pride on
Yep,
the line.
the
for
second
this.
is black and white. Yeah, I'm winning that.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, that's good. No, I'm happy for you guys. Yeah, to Hispanic on paper to the pen pal kings, you know, maybe get your girl a plunger for Christmas, you know, since she likes to bring up old shit so much.
Oh,
you know, so.
damn. I thought that was some kind of new masturbation tactic.
Oh
That makes a lot more sense.
wow.
Our producer's
That
laughing.
makes so much
No, so if you date somebody bald though, a plunger does come in handy. And then you can't pull hair, but you got a plunger now.
That plunger noise was way too good.
It may be from a. It's not
swear.
theoretical knowledge. It's just, you learn on the job.
I think I saw a video of that. This girl, or it was a guy maybe, they had a plunger and they dropped it from like a second story on like
Yeah.
their bald friend.
And
They
it's
just
stuck?
like waited for him. I forget, but that like triggered that.
I saw
really
I saw a
funny.
video of a bald guy sitting in a chair like a recliner, like one of those, and a cat was like a guy had one of those cat toys with the feathers at the end of it, and the cat jumps up and grips onto the guy's head and he goes, "Oh!" And then he it fully extends the chair and falls back because the cat just rides it all the way down.
No. That sounds so painful.
I saw one where this guy told his like little sibling to hit the laser. He had a laser pointer, and he's like,
Yeah.
get the laser with the bat." And he put it on his friend's dick.
Oh,
Damn.
Sniped it. Absolutely sniped it.
Bianca, what were you for Halloween?
I love puns, so I try to
Oh,
do a pun
yeah.
every year.
Mm-hmm.
And last night I was in like this marching band shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and I was zombified, and I was My Chemical Necromance.
Wow, that's actually
that's pretty good.
Thank
Dude,
you.
is that off the dome?
Yeah,
that's
off the
pretty. That's
dome.
fucking clever.
Isn't that good?
Thanks.
was-
Everyone thought I was Michael Jackson.
That was yep.
Thank you.
I,
Photos?
I said she kind of looked like SpongeBob from the marching.
And I wanted to do Sweet Victory
Yeah.
for karaoke. They didn't have it.
They didn't have it.
It was a bummer.
I didn't. Yeah, karaoke when it's that packed sucks, dude. It was
Yeah.
so busy. It was so busy.
It was like an hour-long wait.
I'm worried about my birthday too. I'll have to see.
Your birthday is November 11th, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I should be fine.
I have
And if
that
it's
on
like
my-
veterans, then you can't feel bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like give them this.
I
have
made,
that on my
I made that joke on Mr.
calendar.
Evans' episode where I made a joke to something to the effect of like, yeah, because November 11th is a very important day where it's like we honor people on this earth that are so important that have done so much for this country and stuff, or like done so much good on the world, and also Veterans Day. You know, I was making my birthday the highlight of November 11th, which, you know, still might as well be. But, you know, I would hate to have a birthday late in the month, like yours or anyone else's, where it's like
the transition.
Yeah, like I don't know why it's like I don't know. It's like genuinely because I enjoy Thanksgiving and all that stuff. Where it's like,
I mean, mine's like after the 4th of July, though.
Yeah,
like
no,
it's at the end of July.
My point is that like it would suck to, I don't know,
not have it on a holiday.
No, like waiting the whole month for your birthday, basically, where it's like on the 11th. Yeah, is that you? When's your birthday? Oh, see, that sucks ass. That birthday's shitty in and of itself, but
what an L month to be born in. A what?
I think that one died. One sec. You guys keep talking.
Are you July 31st?
25th.
25th?
Yeah.
Marcos, where are you for Halloween?
I was Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
No way.
Yeah.
I need to see this.
Sky was Katara. So let me see.
Oh, that's so cute. That's a great role play.
So we
Appa yip yip.
I wanted to yeah. I wanted to buy an Appa costume, but all the ones that I were looking at was way too late, so we had to make it. So we bought like a robe and then we bought fabric and shit. And so like we were able to stitch up the back and like we
That's
painted all
so
this.
good.
So we made a tail out of the fabric and everything. And then Sky had her costume. She was able to
Oh my
let me
gosh.
see. So there's her and I. So we
You
made a
guys are
bucket
so
hat.
cute. And the little
Can we put a
horns?
picture of it up?
Yeah. I would put up the photo with Aiden and Romy too if they're okay
Can
with it.
you hold your hands up above your head like you're holding a picture?
Yeah.
That's what Marcos and Sky wear for Halloween.
Nice. Look at that.
Aw, look at us go.
Perfect. Perfect.
That's fun.
There you
Especially
go.
now that I know how to do that now. Like, I'm genuinely really excited for that. Man,
That's so cute though.
It was fun. It was the costume was only like $80 with all the materials and everything. To, like have
wow,
everything. $80.
really?
Budget.
How expensive was the fishing string or whatever?
I found some in the garage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was like really good shit, so that's why I was like,
Really good fishing.
no.
lure?
I thought it was like the
string?
good stuff though, like for deep sea fishing, like because I don't know, like
No, that thing would be like visible. That'd be like thick.
Yeah, it was really good because like you know the water bending thing was super. See. Wow. That's good stuff right there. That's very
That's
interesting.
awesome. You guys are ready for Comic-Con too.
Yeah.
Is Comic-Con coming up? Did you go last
Phoenix
year?
isn't, but San Francisco Comic-Con is in November.
And that's where you live?
It is where I will be based at, yeah.
Wow. When?
Yeah.
Household?
I think it's in like the late 20s. I forget what. Maybe like the 24th. I don't remember. I think the weekend after Thanksgiving. I'm not sure.
Wow.
Fact check me, people. But yeah.
You're
That's
a
awesome.
natural at this, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Ah,
What are we
thanks, guys. Wow.
We're at 42.
Nice. Yeah, we're moving along, having a
Reason.
blast.
And you were Wolverine.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. That's why my beard looks stupid as shit. But okay.
Did you like try to make it like Wolverine style? Where
What-
he has
what do you do
like,
with
Yeah,
it?
he
You
tried to
know
part
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah. He fluffed it and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
parted it.
Oh, okay,
That's
cool,
how he
cool.
did it.
See, you know.
Oh yeah. No,
You know,
she was doing
gesture.
It was his costume.
the hands was like just throwing. Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
I'm amazing at pantomime. This is clearly Wolverine sideburn beard.
Okay, you're right.
Mutton chops.
Thank you.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
keeping them. Like no joke. Like it's made every single. The lady that always scans my thing at the gym.
Yeah.
She saw me and she's like, "Tell me that was for a costume." And I was like,
Yeah.
"It's for Wolverine." And she's like, "Oh, that's really good then." But I was like,
Otherwise.
"But I am keeping it." And she was like, please don't. It looks so bad." And I was like,
Oh.
She complimented it up until then.
Yeah.
Does she have a
Exactly.
better beard than you?
I said that to her. I made that joke to her. I was like, "You don't
Oh,
even have a
shit.
beard. Who the fuck are you? My beard rocks compared to yours."
I'm him. I'm that guy.
You go to church?
I'm
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Next time you go to church, you're talking about God. You're talking about me. All right. You understand? Keep that in mind. All right. That'll always be in the back of your head. That was a joke, by the way, for our Christian fellow listeners, I guess is the best way to put it. I was going to say like patrons or some weird, but I was like, wait.
What's your afterlife, Bianca?
I was going to ask that question earlier too. What the fuck, dude? We're on the same wave. I love it. I was going to ask you, like,
It's
what do you
the
think?
green. It's the fucking green.
Yeah,
I
it's the
swear.
green. I was going to say, what do you think happens after you die or something like that? Like, I was going to ask. That's so interesting.
What's
Gotcha.
Bianca's MTV Cribs afterlife?
Okay, well,
That's fun.
I like science. I believe in, energy isn't created or destroyed. Matter isn't created or destroyed.
Ooh.
I like
It
that.
just transfers. So,
All energy
the
is borrowed.
soul-
And one day you have to give it back.
Yeah. So I'm. I think just depending on like as
Don't
soon
sound
as you.
philosophical. Don't say the obvious. Don't just repeat what she was saying.
I got that from Avatar.
Yeah.
Shameless plug, yeah.
All right. Nice.
Awa is with us.
Oh, blue people avatar.
Yeah, blue people avatar. Not
Sky was saying,
Oh.
actually on the way here, Sky was talking about how she wanted to be the blue people avatar. And
That'd
I
be
said,
fun.
I said I wanted to be Jake Sully in the wheelchair.
That'd be really cool.
Would that be bad?
He would be very
No.
jealous of you. He'd be like, that's a really nice
As long as you don't have
wheelchair.
a badass prosthetic leg.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a decal on my legs.
That is a
prosthetic.
good question. Can you do that?
Can you do
Is that
that?
fucked up to do a wheelchair costume?
I would think. I don't know.
Is this good?
I would say.
I feel like if you had one, like if you have a family member that has one and you borrow it, then
What
it's
if you
in
just
good
went to
taste.
Goodwill and just bought a wheelchair?
Yeah.
Do you need a somebody who's handicapped to like in order to
No,
like?
it's okay. I have a friend.
I have a
Yeah, I have a cripple pass.
I have a paralyzed friend. It's good.
Yeah,
He said it's okay.
my paraplegic platonic.
Yeah.
No,
No, bro. I used to date a paraplegic girl. No, we're totally square. We're good here. I have a pass.
You pull it out. It's our handicap parking spot.
It's like a little slideshow of you like pushing her down like a ramp, that's way too steep.
no.
And it's like that's my friend.
You're Scott Pilgrim versus the World when he bombs the fucking rails.
We do this shit all the time. It's fine.
actually hilarious. Sorry, continue.
Yes. Transferred to what?
Oh, right. So it just depends on what is being created
Nice.
as soon as you're dead. Like, so in that split second, maybe it's an
But
ant
infinity.
that just, yeah. Or,
That's cool.
And there are other planets out there, so who knows? Maybe it travels just as fast as, or even faster than light, and all of a sudden
That'd be
you're on
super
another
sick.
planet.
That's fun. I like that.
Go ahead.
My heavens, there would be like a basketball court, arcade.
My reincarnation is that patch of ice that everybody catches on the stairs.
Just fuck with everyone all day long.
Yeah.
Break backs. Yeah. That'd be like, I'm telling you, if you could conscientiously haunt someone or something, that'd be so funny. Like
If any one of the boys dies, can we make like a soul pact
Yeah.
to say like you have to haunt me,
You
but
have
in
to
like
haunt
funny
me.
ways,
Yeah,
but in like
yeah.
shitty ways?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to
Like-
make my coffee cup levitate. Chris, fuck off. Go.
No. Like, or like even worse, where it's like you turn off the auto brew setting in the morning. So like you go to bed, you set up the coffee maker to brew your coffee at 8 a.m. and then you just turn it off.
Yeah.
Or
he
you
just
just-
trips your breaker,
Or you set it for 9 a.m. like as it goes. So you're just like,
resets all your alarm clocks.
so you have to go to work. And you don't get to have your coffee because that fucking ghost.
Yeah, or he cuts your brakes.
He really pranked him on that one. Hey, look at this guy. Look at him. He's going to come to stop. He's going to come stop. Ah, I fucking got you. You're dead. Look at you.
Come hang out with me.
He pops up.
Let's go get Aiden. Killing all your friends. You can hang out.
Sitting in the chair just like, I fucking got you. Oh, you really thought you were going to stop?
You're sitting on the traffic light, like, their dead body, like, incorporeally, like, floats out of their body, and you're like,
I got you so good. Punked.
congrats on the newborn, by the way.
Yo, origin story. All right, bro. Let's watch.
Your kid's gonna be so cool, dude. Don't even trip. Damn, that's so funny. That's not funny at all, but that's hilarious.
Dark humor, there's a demographic out there too. We got you guys.
Like that movie Paranorman used to like make me think where it was like, if ghosts
Just talking
like
to, like,
hung
you.
out, like I don't know, it's very very interesting.
yeah, they don't even know like what their unfinished business is.
Yeah,
in this
sure.
kid.
They're just
Yeah.
kicking it. I wouldn't hate that. I would hate to be a ghost though. Like I would get lonely unless like yeah. I think I'd
Unless
be
you prank your friends, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If that's all I'm getting out of,
I would
life.
spectate. I would just spectate only on like moments where it'd just be doing something cool. Or
Yeah,
if you're
that'd be cool.
about to do something really dumb, I would just tune back in. I imagine it like, I think of like the afterlife as like a Wii menu. You just like, but it still has the shitty sensor. You're like, I'm fucking dead. This should not be a problem. And it's like still infrared.
Yep. Oh, and like your boy moves out of his house, and then a new couple moves in, and they do like the sage and like
Yeah.
and they like do the exorcism on the house or whatever, and like you just die. I guess.
Damn it.
I know. You get evicted.
Yeah,
I gotta go
the ghost
somewhere
police
else.
come
Yeah.
over to you and they're like, "Hey, you gotta get the fuck out of here, bro."
Like the R.I.P.D. movie. I don't know if you.
Yeah,
R.I.P.D. with
yeah.
Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds.
When you die, you go into like basically people who are like trying to get back into the world of living or like fuck with living people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how have I not seen this? I love Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it a comedy? It sounds like
It's not a
comedy.
great movie, like movie wise, but like it's a fun watch.
Yeah, it's just a good one time, and then you're like, "Oh, I've seen it."
It's a fun watch, but yeah, check it out. R.I.P.D. Where and I don't know, like the premise is like there if when you're Sorry.
When you're possessed.
Yeah. Are you sure? Yes.
Sorry. My demon's acting up.
Tries to swallow the microphone.
That's his crazy.
Yeah, there it is. He's just, I'm a little quirky. I have a demon named Balathor
I
inside of me.
have a lot of hot
Like,
friends.
for like
I'm
3
sorry,
weeks,
but
he's
also
super chill. And then one day he just does not want to go.
it'd be especially funny if like your like demons came out or some shit like that. Like not even when you're mad or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like when you're sad. Like you watch Marley and Me and like foaming at the mouth. There's a disease. It's like the equivalent of epilepsy. One of my favorite book series has it. But these two brothers, they're twins, and when he gets really angry, he passes out. He falls asleep. It's like epilepsy, but emotional. And the other one, when he gets like
Stress-induced narcolepsy.
kind of exactly. So for one brother, it's like stress induced, and the other one, it's like emotion, like love induced.
Aw.
So like he. No, not that kind. Not that kind. So he teaches a girl like how to do a cursive G or something like that.
Yeah.
And she's like that, and he's like, yeah, like. And then he passes out just because. And it's a book. Yeah, like every time he gets emotional, where she's like,
Your son
she's
makes,
like that, and he's like, yeah, that's a.
The game-winning goal.
Yeah, that's my son. Yeah, you can never coach your kid's
You
team
fold
in anything
like standing up. You're like,
just break a hinge joint in your back or something like that. Gosh, that'd
You'd
be
have
so
to like
funny.
develop like a Spock-like personality just to get through the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
probably.
just like completely
Yeah.
logical.
Can you explain that? I've never seen Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. So they're just like from this planet and they're very logical people. They don't show emotion a lot. It's just all very.
That's fun.
Yeah.
what is the what's that called where you don't fuck with other planets? They have a term for that.
Oh, yeah. Their code. I forget.
It's like I know Prime is in it.
Oh,
Prime.
their directive?
Oh no,
Yeah. Fucking nailed it. Yeah.
that was pretty
Yeah,
impressive
yeah.
actually.
The Prime directive is like
Prime directive.
is like you don't intermingle with civilizations that aren't advanced, so you just let them do their own thing, which is
That's
probably
cool.
what's happening here.
No, absolutely.
To be honest,
absolutely.
like-
Yeah, no, aliens are watching us record this podcast right now. They're like, yeah, we don't want anything to do with these goons. These morons.
They're like, hey, but that Bianca chick, she's kind of funny. She got jokes.
I bet she is toxic. Like,
What do you think? Should we bring her to like Middle Earth?
Hollow Earth.
Yeah, Hollow Earth.
That'd be so sick.
Yo,
Just be silly.
Godzilla. My friend Godzilla's got a crush on you.
Just run away.
He's like,
Is he like a long-term guy?
Is he okay that I have a lot of male friends?
He's got Mothra. He should be fine.
Mothra's a side piece, bro.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Side bitch.
Yeah, Mothra is a freak, though. So what I was saying earlier about stingrays.
You ever hit it in the chrysalis, bro?
It's like those nipple clamps that shock you a little bit.
Oh, how do you
Stingray?
stinger electric eels for fun time?
You know who didn't like that? One person. Stingray took it too far on one person.
Oh,
It was a jellyfish.
Yeah.
Steve
it was
Irwin?
a it's a jellyfish.
Way to kill the vibe. Yeah, rest in peace, goat.
dude, I saw. It's like fishing with the homies for the first time, and it was like a guy like trying to wrangle like a stingray,
Yeah.
and he was catching it because he wanted to like prize it, frame it or do whatever. Done.
I just shot it.
He just had a gun. He just had a gun. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's. I think it's more humane than clubbing the fish because if you don't miss, you right there.
What do you even aim for? What's its head?
I don't know.
Oh, you know that triangle
The
part,
mouth?
right where its eyes come up. So those beads, and then like it has like the kind of bill. You just,
He's so good at the sound.
He was literally like he was wrangling. He's like, get him, pull him up into the boat. And I was not expecting a gun on a boat.
Are you talking about
And
the
then-
one where he's like leaning back and I saw one where they put Russian music over it. And yeah, it was a big fish. It was like
Oh,
like a
shit.
tuna.
Yeah.
and he's like, and he's like reaching
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
gun.
yeah,
And he's like.
Yeah, and then so what I thought of and how the video cut, it was a guy talking, and he's like, let's fucking go, we're settling score for Steve Irwin. He's like, City Boys up 10,000. He's like, we coming back, we still got shooters out here for you.
That's so sad.
So you didn't have a chance.
There's got to be another celebrity personality that like got killed. Like, I don't know if someone personified, like lung cancer or whatever it is, and like that's where this was for you, Chadwick Boseman. Oh, I guess technically that actually did happen. Like everyone that was beating cancer came forward and was like,
Standing in
the
solidarity.
reason that Chadwick Boseman died was to weaken cancer so that I could win, type of shit. Where it's like, isn't that kind of sad or kind of cute? But what's up with you and killing the vibe?
That's morbidly.
I'm so sorry.
It's like morbidly wholesome.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's
Well, to me, it's just crazy because literally no other fatal attack by a stingray has happened ever.
Really?
In the history
Are
of
you
ever.
sure?
And of all the people
history
to
of ever?
die. Yeah.
Saying that, I
Bro,
love
beef
it.
with Aquaman. He's standing on the shore. He's like, now I love animals. He's like, but fuck Aquaman. That fucking
Jason Momoa's a pussy. Oh man, poor guy.
Crocodile Dundee. But fuck him.
Crocodile Dundee, but that Aqua fella, Crocodile don't. All right, that's pretty funny.
The audio wasn't muted. It was not muted.
Dead silent. I didn't know a room could be that quiet. I really want to. One day, I want to visit that room in Europe where it's the quietest room in the world.
Oh, they have some of those here.
Do they? Yeah. The one in Europe, I don't know. I mean, you're probably right. I want to visit it though, and you can hear blood rushing through your veins. Like you can.
How do they make it that quiet?
I don't know.
So they take
Padding.
yes, it's like sound dampening foam layered in certain ways that it's not. What is it like? It dampens sound and it can't reverberate off of walls. So the way that the it's almost like a pyramid kind of
it's
shape.
like a jigsaw puzzle that it's very cool.
It's a bunch of triangle inserts that are at different angles and they overlap and lay so that way sound literally can't bounce off of walls. So there's videos of guys popping a balloon and it just sounds like
And that's it.
crazy.
Yeah.
a fully inflated balloon pop with the needle goes.
And yeah, people do I guess a challenge to see who can be in there the longest, and the record is 42 minutes or something like that. Because
Yeah, because
they're you
you go
start going
insane.
insane.
Yeah, they said you're not prepared to hear the sound of your own organs moving.
Yeah,
So they're just I
That's
can't.
So trippy.
Yeah.
Talk
Fun,
about.
man. I want to go. Yeah, I'd love to try it.
You take some really hard psychedelic and you sit in the room and you're just like
They open the door hey, you good, man?
you're like my stomach is loud, and then they're like
the demon thing happens again.
they close the door. They're like, we're gonna let that simmer.
Yeah, we're gonna need you to log out.
Give them a few more minutes.
I'm gonna need you to come out the respective room for me.
I'm gonna need you to stop tripping for me just for one moment. But
That's crazy.
yeah.
Well, snow does that too.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Yeah, if in Alaska,
Huh.
one of my favorite moments when I was a kid was being outside and the snow is falling. It's just so quiet because it insulates sound.
Interesting.
Really
Yeah,
peaceful.
I like the crunch when you step in snow. It's like when you're packing it.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Sound effects guy. Yeah.
He's really good at it. No, he's really good at it. Everything. There was one way back when. I don't remember. You nailed one time. I literally I saved it because it was so good.
Probably my I need to find this video to show you guys, or at least show Chris. But there was I was like, you're gonna be in San Francisco, big thing, flying across the globe, Mrs. Worldwide.
That's fair.
That's fair.
There was a video of me where
Not Australia.
we were up at Big Bear and we were staying in a cabin and it was snowing outside, and then I was like, I put on my hoodie and I was looking at my mom. I was like, all right, I'm going out there. Peace. And then I started doing a little trek and a jog, and I'm like, and then I fucking catch air. Somebody pulled a rug out from under my feet. It felt like, and I just fucking ate it.
Because it was so. It was
Yeah,
just
it's just
so
slippery.
wet
I caught
and
that.
slippery.
You know what I caught? That future incarnation of me is that patch of ice.
That's a ghost.
That's what you knew.
Yeah.
Your life's purpose.
I built that for myself.
Could you do that one, please? Sorry, you're the best.
What? We need to put a photo, because last time you said it was a photo sorry with a sad face. We need to put B-roll footage of just a JPEG of one of us of a
That'd be fun.
appa.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Puddle of ice
or just because we used to do this thing. I guess whatever. Not that long ago.
Last week.
No,
Yeah,
10, 12
pretty
episodes
much.
ago, where because we weren't doing video yet, so we were.
It's actually a pretty new thing.
Yeah, no, this is the fourth episode. Fourth or fifth. And we used to whatever we talked about that episode, I would just make a meme out of that. So one of my favorite bits that we ever had, it was called biz.biz. And episode 29, I think. And it was we were talking about a bee farmer, and it's like what if how you got honey was just squeeze the bee butt, like, and the bee butt.
It doesn't even have nipple. It's just
Yeah,
Like,
you don't milk bees.
Yeah, so that's kind of the joke we're making.
You know, it's like you gotta excite the bees.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So it's like, and we're like, yeah, and it'd be called biz.biz or something like that. And I made the Instagram post.
website.
The Instagram post was fucking Jerry Seinfeld, or not Jerry.
Barry B.
The bee
Benson?
movie, Barry
Yeah.
B. Benson.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
With him, like, with
I mean,
the
that is Jerry Seinfeld.
yeah, exactly. With the sunglasses lowered. And I was like, yeah, so like,
Oh,
I guess
see.
whenever we do have, because that one's still rolling. And this,
So what's the deal with biz?
That's your Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's my guy.
So
I
you
think that's a
talk
hard
about it.
impression. Yeah.
You talk about it, and then you just have the graphic right there.
So like whenever
Yeah.
we have a black screen, because we shouldn't. Last episode we did because stupidity. I gotta tell you about that. It was ridiculous. The most bullshit thing that ever happened.
Oh, the render time. Yeah.
No. The render time's fine. Neither of these two cameras, or this one didn't record because the card was full
Oh, okay.
at the start of the episode last time.
Fuck.
And
that one died.
This one was halfway, 40 minutes in. The card ran out on this one, but in 32 gigs. That's why. But
Yeah.
that one, I literally guess it just didn't record.
Oh, it just
Yeah.
felt like not showing
right?
up.
That exactly. So I was like, what the fuck? So then I made episode 47, did it all.
Yeah.
Render. 2 hours later, I check the video and I go into my file explorer, and then the videos just popped up. So the camera did record it, just was hiding from me.
Oh.
And then after I rendered it and made the entire episode, it's like, oh hey, by the way, here we are. I'm like, no, I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
Hey, sorry we're late. Hey.
No, that's literally how it felt. I was explaining that, and
Fashionably
everyone
late.
I've talked to, they've always been like, maybe you just did it wrong, or you didn't see it in the. I'm like, no, fuck you. No, it hid from me. It was
Yeah.
yeah,
It shows chaos.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, sorry. I love
sorry.
editor talk because now I'm an editor.
There you go.
He's professional.
My two favorite words in succession are the past tense of the word edit and then it.
Oh, I hate that. It's like tripping. Edited it.
Edited it.
Edited
and that's
it.
so
Edited
fun to
that.
say. I edited it. What'd you
It's
do?
awesome.
Yeah, I edited it.
There's got to be. No, I know for a fact my brain just tried to think of those words that just have the continuous like consonants.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I was literally just thinking about this. So
Edited.
Hooters and Twin Peaks, and
Yeah.
how it's like pretty girls.
Yeah,
And they're,
a restaurant.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you have one
good
that's like a
term.
barbecue.
Okay.
Oh yeah, restaurant is good.
Restaurant.
But it's like a barbecue kind of thing with like a grill, and you call it girl grill.
Oh,
It's
that's so
fun
hard to say though. Girl,
Yo, you
girl,
wanna go to
girl,
girl grill?
girl, 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 girl.
Let's go, girl.
A tongue twister demon. A tongue twister demon. Sally's all
Peter Pepper.
Peter Pepper picked a pick. How many sheets could a sheet slitter slit if a sheet slitter could slit sheets? And then you just start levitating.
I think that's one of the main reasons why we got good at like auditory descriptions is because we didn't have video for so long.
Yeah.
So we just found little ways to like think of
Yeah.
little tongue twisters like that or like
a way to add personality to a podcast without video. And
yeah.
I think that's a great point.
Yeah.
And we are just like so fucking funny and just handsome and hot and like
I mean, you can't surpass Bee Farm.
yeah,
Milking some
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
bumblebees.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so like I'm hot. We're hotter than stingrays. That just goes to show where it's like
Oh, you saying stuff now. Oh, damn.
he said that with his chest. Ooh. It's get a little stingray
Yeah, use
in
your
here.
words. He's using his words now. Ooh, look at him thinking he's grown.
Any word that ends in th and is made plural should not exist.
Breaths.
Baths,
Baths.
moths, bath.
Same. It's the same way that halves feel. Like halves.
Halves. Yeah, wolves.
Halves.
Wolves. Yeah, it just sounds
Yeah,
stupid.
too many
Yeah,
consonants.
there's just too many consonants going on.
Let me ask you this. Can y'all say Irish wristwatch?
Irish wish. No. Every time you get stumped, you demonize.
No, yeah. It's like Sally Soul. Wait, no. And then that's when it takes you. You're playing Wordle and it just fucking jumps out at you.
I almost had it. Fuck these 5-letter words.
It's like
in
the Hulk you hate turning into that guy. It takes forever
0
to come
days
back.
since last incident.
An alliteration, dude.
Yeah. Someone's like, "Can you say 3 sad tigers in Spanish?" And they're like, "No, don't do it. No."
Oh.
It's a tres tristes tigres.
Tres tristes tigres.
Tres tristes tigres.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
So you're trying to say Spanish demon?
Exactly. A sombrero. Just so
You just roll your R's.
get his ass.
I think my grandpa was mad at my dad for not being able to roll his R's properly.
Yeah.
So he would always fuck with my dad and say that to him with my uncle, and they would both be like R con R sin carro, and then they would say it to him like that, and my dad would be like, stop, stop.
Knock it off. That's not funny. That's not funny, bro. Take it easy, man.
I told my friend that I was going to be the designated guy who teaches his son how to read since he's dyslexic.
That's so funny.
So in our group chat,
Is that a recessive gene?
Huh?
Is that a recessive gene? Do you know?
I don't know.
I hate for it to be dominant. Shit. Can you imagine?
I mean, yeah, I guess I don't know, but having him just come back and being like, "Father, I learned the word anti-disestablishmentarianism," and then Bailey's like, "What the fuck did
And
you?"
then he
just say?"
flips the page, and then he's like,
Yeah, that's my good friend Bailey. Shout out to Bailey in the air. Love you guys. I have never in my life really given a shit about a baby because I've never been around them. I had a younger sibling like Miranda, obviously, but like I never
They're all
like
cute,
I've never been I've never
Yo.
really been I've never been around babies.
Yo, fuck a baby.
I moved away from like my immediate family. I moved away from like my extended family and like my cousins and my uncles and all them.
"That's funny."
No exposure.
So really no exposure to like younger kids, right? I mean, at least for the later half of my life.
Yeah.
And I feel like Bailey's kid was the first one where I was like,
I would die for this.
damn, this baby's kind of cute.
Yeah.
This kind of
That's
cute.
so funny.
I
I was
get
like,
it.
this
I
is
get
what.
it.
Yeah, I was like, I get the hype, Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. And then he sent me a video of him taking a piece of cheese, walked out, threw it right on his son's face. Absolutely, I'll show you the video
His
after
like
the podcast.
3
yeah.
or 4 month old son.
Yeah, the homie just spawned in. He just got here. It's only my third day out here.
Spawned in.
Yeah, already hitting him with some Tillamook.
Yeah, bro. He
shit.
whose feet did I just touch?
That was mine.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
That was my bad. I was
It's-
readjusting.
it's not
I was
okay.
shifting.
I hated that.
Stay tuned for our Patreon
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Our
speaking of
only
embarrassing
feats.
moments with footsie. Oh gosh, this is tying a lot of topics that we talked about.
Oh, this
My
is fun.
All
Older
right.
sister,
Take it away.
a few years ago, dated a guy in a wheelchair, and he was a really nice
Wow.
guy. Yeah, he was a really nice guy.
Did he have demons?
I don't. I mean, they're not together, so I can't speak for her. But we went to a restaurant together, and they sat like across from each other, and I completely forgot that he was in a wheelchair. And I was like, "Is this so you guys can play footsie?" And I realized what I said, but it was after I said it. And I was like,
It's okay. It's up to you.
"I'm so sorry." And he's like, "It's okay." I was so embarrassed.
Racia.
He's like, kiss, don't tell. It's like, you'll never know, and neither will I.
No, the girlfriend is just like, yeah, I play footsies with him all the time. You just can't feel it.
Oh, babe. Suddenly kicking plank wood.
Every once in a while, he just does like a little like his feet getting flung upwards.
It's like paper mache.
Oh my gosh, I have a really fucked up story. I don't even know if I should tell it. I'll tell it if we keep it cool. If not, whatever. There's a special needs table at the at the lunch table. It's not even like a bad thing necessarily,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
sophomore year of high school, there was Tim, Aiden, the whole crew that we've had on the podcast.
Boom.
We sat like 2 or 3 tables away from where all the special needs kids sat. And one time, one of the kids that he wore like a bike helmet, and he put his head down, and it's like a bench style, like a cafeteria bench. It's like a does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're kind of sliding on it. Yeah.
He sorry for the audio listeners. I'll try and do my best to explain. But on the bench, he brought his leg up on the bench,
Yeah. Just one.
just one,
Okay.
and then he went up to his knee.
Okay.
His ass is still on the bench,
Yeah.
and his knee is also on the bench, like
Yeah.
wicked flexible right now as is.
Yeah.
And then he grabbed his ankle and started folding it, like and no one was laughing.
Yeah.
No, like it wasn't a funny thing, and all of us are like,
horrifying.
like what? Like no, yeah. And so
He had a leg
his ass
demon.
was like this. He was sitting like this, and his leg ended up like this, like touching the
Oh.
table. Oh shit.
And like,
Need a stretch first.
Little did you know he's training to be the next like Cirque du Soleil
I was
guy.
about to say,
Yeah,
now he's
so-
like, in Vegas.
And
What
yeah,
is that?
sorry,
Yeah.
sorry if you're audio only, but yeah, so his basically his inner or his outer ankle was touching the table that like his elbow was leaning on.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
insane. He's probably like double, triple jointed.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So all of us, like, you know, there's literally a special needs kid, and all of us are just like, what
bones are
the,
made of
like, what the,
string
like, do
cheese.
we stop him? Like, what do we do? No one.
Hall monitor.
Yeah, somebody.
wasn't a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
no one did. I was, just, I don't know, but
Probably fine.
yeah, no, obviously, but like, I'm
He
just
was
saying,
really just flexing on you guys.
I guess.
And folding.
It would be hilarious if he was a yoga teacher.
Yeah. Or
Like
yeah,
now, you
that'd
know?
be cool. Like,
Yeah.
he
He's
really
like,
found his
"All right, guys,
passion.
we're gonna do this position.
Yeah.
And they're like,
He's the cartoon
is
yoga
advanced.
teacher.
Have you seen that Jim Carrey skit? Oh, at one point where he's like, he's pretending to be I think it's like a trans woman that used to like juice or something. She's like, "All right, ladies, now we're gonna go for a super basic technique," and he slams himself backwards, literally folds himself in half backwards. The back of his head hit the ground. His feet were still down and his knees were
Yeah,
bent.
yeah.
And then he stood back up like it was. All right.
Yeah,
Do I show it to you guys and then try and add it in? Do I show
oh,
you?
you can find it. and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
put
it's
it
on
the-
YouTube. No, so I'm saying like
I think you should do it. I think.
Yeah. yeah.
audio
tape.
We
people
have a
not do
camera
it.
that's portable. We could move this
no
podcast.
way.
Yeah.
no way I could do that. But no,
Bianca, you're the boom arm.
you'd be great at
Get it
that.
out of the shot. The most I can do is like move my thumb back like this.
Yeah, double
That's pretty
jointed
gnarly.
thumbs.
I'm
Yeah.
double jointed like this way, so like you can here push. No, like push it this way, like down.
Look at Marcos's pinkies from
Oh.
hell.
So I can just move it like that. I think how it happened is like I felt everybody's so weirded out by it. I don't know why.
I
So
think
like
it's because of the pop.
I felt so like if you're looking at my thumb flat, I can boom, and then pop up the bone like that. So
Let's
I
see
fell down the
It has
stairs.
a noise to it.
Huh?
Real quick, if I add it in later, cool. If
Hold on,
not cool.
Hold on, Chris, really quick. Oh, that's the cartilage.
Oh,
Yeah, there
I'll
it
juice
is.
That. I'll juice that
The
up.
pop.
This is the. I'll show it. I'll add it in on video later, but just 10 seconds. 1 sec. And yeah, no one else can do
Oh
it.
my
but-
For anybody in the modeling world, that's called a death drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a death drop. So
the
yeah,
club?
yeah, at the club. Boom! He just full pelvis in the air, like
Yeah.
your
the
knees are
bikini
still.
top for me,
Yeah,
though.
it's perfect.
Yeah, later on in the skit, he's like, "Yeah, check out this new lip injection," and he takes a curling iron and bite like it's obviously
Yeah,
fake,
yeah.
but yeah, and then he like, "Ah!" and he rips it off, and the skin peels off. And he's like, "Just beautiful." It's just so awful. Gosh, I love Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey is one of the top like physical comedy actors.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So, it's so scary though because he shares a lot of like tendencies about like I don't know just verbiage and shit like that as Robin Williams did, where it's like Jim Carrey's a lot more public about it. Where
Oh, I see.
like they share the same opinions on a lot of shit. Where it's like, hey,
Yeah.
I've seen the top of the mountain and it's not that great.
Yeah,
And Robin Williams just kind of kept him to himself. I wonder if that's why he talks about it so much is because like he loved Robin Williams, but yeah, no, Jim Carrey scares the shit out of me because like he'll just go to
heard-
events and just like start saying like the world's gonna end and
So,
no one be happy.
I
He's a
said the
super woke
term.
guy.
Yeah, I said the term earlier. Morbidly wholesome. And that was actually a series of videos that I saw today. So
I like
it was
that.
basically like Michael Jackson was doing a commercial or something for Pepsi or like some sort of like concert or something. He got really badly burned.
lit his hair on fire.
Yeah, it lit his hair on fire and it permanently like balded him and it scarred his head.
Wait,
and so
it was an accident? Or
Yeah.
did
Yeah, it was
not?
it was a freak
Pepsi
accident.
commercial,
Yeah, it was a freak
It was
accident.
in 2007.
So instead of suing Pepsi, he told them to open up a burn victim fund.
Yeah.
And like a burn victim like charity and like so that was like one really morbidly wholesome thing. Another thing with Robin Williams, Ozzy Osbourne's wife she had cancer and she was considering giving up. She was just like, I'm not going to go to chemo. I'm not going to do anything like that. So Ozzy calls Robin Williams and he comes over for 2 hours and he immediately just jumps into bed and he's like, I saw her go from parting ways with this life and changing to wanting to go back to chemo the next day. And she's still here. Yeah. So it's just like, fuck, man, the effect you have on people.
I
like
know
that.
it's so important.
Morbidly wholesome.
Morbidly wholesome. I like that. I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah.
That's morbidly wholesome. Yeah, I don't know. Because imagine being that good of a comedian. Like just
Yeah.
like because it's one thing to sell out a show with 150,000 people and just sell out and kill it. being one-on-one with someone and literally wanting them to stay on this, like they want to stay on this earth again.
Yeah, the magnetism
That's
like that
next
you
level.
have.
Like
yeah.
when you hear about people like talking people down from bridges that are about to jump off, and they're like, no, literally just he kept making me laugh.
Jim Carrey. I mean, in the movie
Oh,
Yes
yeah,
Man,
in
when
Yes
he
Man.
was playing the guitar, he took guitar. Yeah, tackles him in, runs up and goes back in.
Man, that's a good movie. Yeah, Jim Carrey goated. But yeah, man. Bianca, thank you so fucking much for coming on.
Oh,
Do you have fun?
This was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
fun,
this
yeah?
was so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to talk about Robin Williams for a quick sec.
Yeah.
I actually had him on a flight.
Huh?
That's cool.
No, it was a lady, but her name was Robin Williams.
Oh.
And I was like, you guys.
Well, that's less
You
fun.
guys.
Was it Robin with a Y?
No, it was just
Weird.
William without the S.
Ah.
And like she needed, I needed to like seat a family together, and she happened to be in like a good spot.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize what name it was, and so I'm paging Robin Williams. You guys, this is a person, and they all start laughing, and like it's like this older 60-year-old lady, and she's
Aw.
laughing as she comes up to the gate.
That's
and she
funny.
Happily moves her
Aw.
seat.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. What a homie.
And if you were to have 3 kids and you want to do a secret patronage to Robin Williams, name them Robin, Will, and Liam.
That's fun.
And
William.
Super. Yeah, Robin.
until they
Williams.
until they get in trouble, they won't even know.
Or you do 4.
Robin
and
Williams.
You do Rob, Will, and then Liam.
En, the name En.
And yeah.
Yeah.
On that note, it's been a pleasure.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys. But yeah, great episode.
Yeah,
I
this
mean,
was a
thank you.
blast.
Yeah, Bianca,
Thank
thank you so
We
much
had
for coming
dark
on.
humor.
Yeah, we checked all the boxes.
Which is
What do
honestly
we
kind
have?
of in rare form
Yeah.
for just guests in general.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, y'all said I can cuss. And
Yeah,
all.
no, I mean-
it gets dark.
The only other thing we had that was like dark was like in a more literal sense because we had Sarah on who's a mortician.
Yeah, we had a mortician on. and
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
She's-
way.
Yeah,
yeah.
she's mortuary science.
And we talked about like embalming babies and shit like that. And I was like, yeah.
It's kind of wild. They actually had a book with photos and stuff from her embalming textbook.
She brought it with her.
Yeah,
Fuck
It was
yeah.
gnarly.
Yeah,
It's one of the books.
No.
no.
And it was before we did video too. So it was the last episode we did without video.
Yeah.
Or no, second to last.
That's what made you guys want to move to that.
Yeah. Yeah. We're
Get
like,
it.
the people need to see this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I need to listen to these podcasts. Sounds amazing.
Ouch.
Wow.
It's pretty
You
good.
guys are actually, very. Do
But,
the handle. Give me the handle.
Yeah. Hispanic on Paper podcast on Instagram and YouTube. But Bianca, thank you so much. I mean, any closing notes? I think.
Do you want to plug anything?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want
What's
to tell
your-
anybody
What's your-
impart some wisdom?
Yeah.
To the
Oh,
listener?
in person. Yep. Take your vitamins, guys.
Nice fish oil, baby. Omega trees.
Make it 3s.
Tres tigres. What was
Tres
it?
tigres. That's pretty good. What's your last name again?
Michalchescu. Oh yeah, you have to say it now.
Oh yeah,
Say it.
Bianca Mihachesco.
Forgot my middle name.
What's your middle name?
Augusta.
Augusta.
Me gusta mucho. Yeah, that's fun. Blocking a dap is so funny.
You know what would be hilarious if like afterwards you guys got like the reverse sound of these cans popping.
That'd be.
That's all, folks. Reverse tab noise, so it
You're
closes.
an expert at this, right?
I could do that.
Yeah,
Wow.
Do it for this one. That'd be really fun.
Okay.
Oh, and then do like the whole thing but backwards, so it sounds like the demon that you have.
Yeah.
Just like an extra.
Oh, we do the
15
outro.
minutes.
It's funny.
No. Yeah. We do the outro like this. So we're like, thanks for listening to Hispanic on Paper podcast, and then we're like, and then we play the whole outro in reverse.
That would be really fun. It's funny. You're like an editor. You're a director's. You're like all these creative. You're their worst nightmare.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
all
I
of
choose
these
chaos.
ideas are so good, but they're so like ambitious. Like just for me with where I'm at skill wise. But it's funny like when. Like on a class project, you're like, oh, what if we could you like animate lines behind someone? Like that'd be so funny, like in anime, and they're just like,
Do it, actually.
probably, yeah,
Some guys on like
yeah, I could,
Google Slides.
I could do that.
He's got stick figures.
Yeah,
He's like,
on Microsoft Word, like you just, I guess you draw the lines in, and, yeah.
Well, you know, all the big people out there, Tesla, all of them, they had all this time because they were virgins. So if you just had a lot of time on
Yeah.
your hands, you can do all of this.
Yep.
Food for thought.
Stop fucking.
No, November. We're gonna be partaking so we can better ourselves.
Should we actually? No, November.
Huh?
Nah, never mind.
That was she would literally kill me. I would literally die.
That was again too ambitious. It's a cool idea. It's a great idea, but just the list is too long.
We have to sacrifice everything.
Even no shave was a lot. Like no nut is.
That's funny. I might. Yeah, I'll do no shave.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm
I mean, that
already
might
there.
go hand in hand if you're thinking about.
One A leads to B, leads to C, leads. Yeah. All right, folks. This
Closing notes from the pilot about landing strips.
If you're rocking the pizza slice or the breadstick, whatever, good on you. But yeah, this has been episode 49 of the Hispanic on Paper podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Follow us on Instagram at Hispanic on Paper podcast.
Mm-hmm. My name is Marcos.
I'm listening to that right now.
Yeah, hell yeah. No, that's fun.
Hell yeah.
And like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, please. Yeah.
My name is Marcos.
My name is Chris, and also
Bianca Augusta Milchescu.
Let's go.